Street Fighter V is a new game coming at us, but I feel like I've just played a version of Street Fighter 4, Matt, so tell me what is new with Street Fighter 5?
So, very new core gameplay mechanics for Street Fighter V is all based on the variable system. Now, what's cool about this variable system is it allows for a lot of variety in gameplay and for every character to have their own individual play style. So there's three elements of the variable system. The first is a V trigger. We have a new variable gauge. If you use all of your variable gauge, you'll send your character into a powered up state. They can unleash their true potential, and it can really help change the tide of battle. You execute that by pressing heavy punch and heavy kick at the same time. So really easy to execute. Also, we have V skills. These add an extra level of utility to a character, like a new movement option, a parry, or a way of dealing with projectiles. Those can be used at any time. You press medium punch and medium kick. Really easy to execute. The last piece of the puzzle are V reversals. They're very similar to alpha counters we had back in the day. If you're under a lot of pressure, you can activate that, do a little bit of damage, and push your opponent away. So all of those combined, it's a really cool system that's very open. There's a lot of room to grow over time, and fans have been loving it. So very excited to be able to reveal that.
And so the V gauge is the one where if I'm taking damage, I'm actually gaining the V gauge, is that right?
Correct, yeah, it functions similar to a revenge meter, but some characters do have ways of filling meter up faster. So for instance, Nash's V skill, he can grab a projectile and he uses that to build meter fast. Birdie eats a donut and he uses that to build up his V gauge pretty fast.
Street Fighter V is a completely new game. We're happy to have some of our returning cast back. We just announced Cammy and Birdie. Birdie, he's from the Alpha series. Cammy's from Super Street Fighter 2 and has been a lot of the other recent titles. But what sets Street Fighter V apart from the others, it's got a lot more systems. We just talked about our V trigger, our V skill. Some things are going to give characters a little bit more in their arsenal than people are used to. So really exciting.
The Street Fighter franchise has just brought in so many people. I feel like you have so many fans around the world. So do you get all of their feedback and do you implement it into each game that comes out?
Definitely. For the first time in franchise history, we're doing a very robust beta campaign.
私の邪魔をするな。消えてもらう。我がサイコパワーに響くぜ。
We also have a very large eSports initiative, so we're now in the second season of the Capcom Pro Tour. $500,000 worth of prize money up for grabs. We practically doubled the tour in size, so there's 32 spots available for the Capcom Cup. This is going to be the first time in fighting game history a single player walks away with a six-figure paycheck from a single tournament win. So really exciting stuff. You can get all the details on CapcomProTour.com. It's really great to watch. Definitely check it out.
Is it one of those games that you feel like you have to play with a fighting stick, or are you more of a controller type guy?
It totally depends. Controllers have become much more viable as time went on. I believe last year's Evo champion played on a pad, not on a joystick. So it's just like choose your weapon. Both of them are perfectly valid. It's just whatever fits your play style the best.
All right, favorite lady in the game, go.
The favorite lady would be Cammy.
Oh, it's Cammy!
Yeah.
And Cammy's back.
Cammy is back. She's one of the most fan-requested characters, so she's pretty much a Street Fighter staple. She's got a really good rushdown style, so very happy to add her to the roster.
Okay, but she's not a Chun-Li staple like Chun-Li is a staple.
So Chun-Li is definitely like our iconic character. Ryu and Chun-Li will be in just about every Street Fighter game that could ever exist. Both of them turned out really, really great in Street Fighter V. There's plenty more to come, so really exciting stuff.